You struck the source of the disaster. You rewrote the fate of that war. I looked for you after the battle, but you were gone. I wanted to know if someone like you ever had to face such impossible choices.
I still don't know my past. And nothing I've been through since I woke up has been simple or easy. But even though we didn't always know how things would turn out, we still followed our hearts anyway.
Yes, we did. I must confess, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs' reach is not that wide. Come, my disciple. Time to settle things in the world outside. I want to be honest with myself. Since you need not answer, but I shall call you such. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment, I see. Ask, yes. In that strand of life-bound sword intent, when my resonance energy ran dry, it was also my wish. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster, I see. Ask away. I have been sensing the battle through my sword intent. The line is holding, but that is all we can burden them with. The rest, before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flowed, I see. Ask away, do not worry. My mind has settled. Yes. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still... Looks like we don't need to do anything. While we were in the cabin, others were keeping watch outside.
Rover, Paragon Qingxiao. Took you long enough. Any later and I wouldn't have held out. That pendant and those notes I left. They did the trick, I suppose. Ugh, sounds a bit dull. I'd much the Nethermancer who went 3 years undercover in Georgian Atelier's snake pit without a single bite. Qingran. Haha. Heard stories about your style. Had to see...
Your cover must be blown now.
I hit him first. While he was running his mouth at you, I gave him a little love tap in the back. Shit.
I see. That's why Muyu's phantom vanished so suddenly.
Right. Let's skip the chit-chat. We're all hunting the same soulless fart, so why not team up?
You've helped a great deal, and I've no reason to refuse.
You get right to it, huh? Love it. I want to stick with you because it's better odds for making sure Muyu doesn't get away again. I don't have any of your noble motives. Just an old score to settle with that bastard.
That's your only condition?
Yeah, well, if we trip over any Sanctum relics or Sheen's secret stash of treasure, maybe toss one my way? Let me be clear. No Nethermancer stands by while someone toys with the dead's reverberations.
Then, pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Where's Muyu's true body hiding?
He took the shuttle up to the top level. The Tan Realm. That's his playground. According to Lucky, there's a sea of reverberations up there. Almost like all of Xuanfang's reverberations got sucked into one place.
To hell with you! I told you that's not my name!
Always so lively. Nope, that's just a foul-mouthed lynx spirit I caught.
What's Muyu's true intention?
In a coded letter to Dredgen Atelier, he claimed he'd get his hands on Sentinel technology, the mechanistic mojo Sheen used to build the Hold. But think about it. If all he wanted was to steal something in the Sanctum, isn't all this chaos a bit unnecessary?
He's been running experiments on the mechanisms. It's like he's trying to figure out how they work before he does something. Either way, we need to find him.
This is the last shuttle, but I see no lightway to the Sky End barrier.
Let's check near that sword light.
Looks like you still have questions. Go on, I got nothing to hide. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. The snake needed a hand from within Dredgen Atelier, but he was paranoid. He kept me at arm's length. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. Right before the siege, Muyu and I reached a secret chamber in Fogvale Pagoda. Time was tight, so I left that. It was a gamble. Could have blown up in my face. Oh, I cut a deal with the debt collector in this. Add in the passage to the Sanctum. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. After our little run-in at the Sanctum, I used the spirit portal to enter this Mirage realm. Same portal I opened for you back then. As soon as I got there, I walked right into Muyu collecting data. Lucky or not, you two showed up. Looks like you still have questions. Go on. I got nothing to hide. Huh. It's been quiet for a while. That's not a good sign.
We cannot let the escaped Tacit discords into Mengzhi. Anyone willing to follow me into the fortress mainframe? Step forward.
I'm with you!
The rest of you! Guan Chuan is in command now!
I'm going with you. I know a shortcut to the mainframe.
Savante girl, this is not your fight.
Commander, this is my home. I'm from Huanglong. But just like everyone else here, I want to make sure more people can live to see the sun rise.
These are memories and emotions from the past. From before Yuan Fortress.
My Shifu told me about this. The ones who...
I have never forgotten them. Stay alert. Something is coming.
Sent a big one after us. Well, you must be getting desperate.
Focus on the defense of our own shuttle first.
Prepare for battle.
With you two around, I almost feel safe.
JD?
Hold on. Who's that?
Let's blast those bots to pieces!
slip through. Let's split up and cover both sides.
Fine by me. This side is mine.
Thunder rumble!
Repairs complete. Transform runners are fresh online.
Decisive moment! One with the sound. Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
Uh-oh! That big bully just wrecked several big cannons!
These auto puppets are a lot tougher than the last batch.
Don't let them fool us. We need to end this quickly.
Those grapples are messing with the shuttle's flight stability. If this keeps up, we'll be in big trouble.
I will hold the line here. You two go deal with those shuttles.
Got it. Jingron, can you keep up?
That far? Doesn't matter how many minions they throw at us. Minions are still minions.
Try the cloud shuttle core. Bring it down.
Subvessel power insufficient. Crash imminent.
That's one down. Time to take down the next. I still hate the feel.
Warning. Subvessel core region under attack. Requesting emergency reinforcements.
Voice is really starting to get on my nerves.
Destroy that orb, then we're done.
Worms? Yeah. Until darkness spread. Easy peasy. Whew. Side's clear. Wonder how the Paragon's doing.
It is done.
Incredible work, team. The enemy shuttles are pulling back, and
Yeah, but the fog's still here. My gut tells me this is a trap.
It probably just pulled back into the fog. Getting ready to hit us again.
Brace yourselves. That shuttle is approaching once more.
Directive. Full assault. Unit deployment in haste raised to maximum.
You can't expect support again. Gotta clear the deck of auto puppets first.
That shuttle is the source of the fog.
Then we board it and destroy the control.
Interesting. So we're trading bases. Auto puppets are still pouring in.
Everyone, we're here! It's finally my turn to fight! You go take down that cloud shuttle. Leave this place to me and my Lancers.
Sure you can handle it? I'll stay back for a bit and help you hold the line.
Good. We'll make this quick. Wind guide me. Leave it to me.
Directive. Activating emergency defense. Eliminate all intrusions at maximum capacity.
Trying to slow us down with the wheeling fog.
I activated my sword infection. It should help us resist the fog's effects for now.
I'm back! Time to sink this machine!
Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness.
End them together.
One with the sound.
Warning. Main vessel core threat. Eliminate all intrusions immediately.
Defenses won't hold much longer. Strike from the shadows. One with the sound.
Impressive. You really clipped there.
The final obstacle lies ahead.
Flying piece of junk's been playing hide and seek long enough. Let's put it down.
Warning. Core integrity decreasing. Crash imminent. Crash imminent.
That big one's finally gone. I'm so exhausted. Quite sure my parts are about to fall off one by one. After all, these are my proudest partners.
You. Why have you been helping us all this time?
I want the city out there to be okay. If we don't fix things here, that place is gonna be in big, big trouble too. Alrighty, now I'll scoot us along to the next level.
The Prism of Fate.
Whoa. So that's the Moonfox's relic from Fogville Pagoda. Figured it ended up with you.
Royuan.
Yes, Sir Transcendent Qingxiao. It has been a very, very long time. How was I supposed to know the Sentinel's relic would reveal my true form like that? Wait, this Prism of Fate, the Lexicon Axis, and the Sanctum.
Now this is something. Have you two heard the legends about Xuanfang's Celestials? Celestials. That's the name they gave the Savante crew that built the hold. Soon after its completion, poof, gone without a trace. But if you buy the old stories, they never really left. Just became invisible caretakers, keeping the hold's gears turning to this day.
The fortress and gorge's war broke out before Xuanfeng Hold was even...
Very good. I am a Celestial. But my case was a little different. Long ago, I triggered the self-destructed Yuan Fortress's mainframe. If that wasn't enough, what do I do now?
You have already done more than an...
What?
Your will and heart have reached me, Ruoyun. In a moment, cast aside your mortal body and become part of Xuanfeng Hold. Endless restraint or quiet release.
I gave my word that I'd be one of the Celestials.
This path is not easy. Time may wither your spirit.
I'll let...
Then, entrust the whole of your being to me.
To be a Celestial is to accept a leash, but this crisis is endangering its people. I did...
And you can speak the truth now because of this?
The restrictions have been lifted for now. Likely because we're near the core data zone, and your connection to the Sentinel has grown stronger.
Then tell me, what is this place? And how is it connected to the Hold?
Yor and Muyu uploaded outside reverberations, twisting the execution logic. If this continues, his reverberations will continue their contamination until everything collapses.
First instance activated. Simulating. Xuanfeng Hold. Reconstructing. Future possibilities converged.
This voice. It sounds like the one I heard in Renacita's civilization capsule. If Imperator wasn't the only Sentinel that left a relic storing legacy data. Is this control mainframe actually a civilization capsule?
That data is restricted under the highest clearance. There's the lightway to the Sky End barrier. May you turn Guardians into killers.
I accept your request. Take care.
Qingxiao, do you remember our farewell back then?
It was worth it.
Jingran, we'll fly up there on swords. What about you?
All good. I got my own way of keeping up.
The road ahead is bound to be perilous. Allow me to lead the way.
Before you go, are there any more questions? Xuanfeng Hold's technology comes from the Sentinel herself. The restrictions on us Celestials come from that consensus. Now, we're just consciousness in machines. Frequencies. Right now, I'm sorry. Before you go, are there any more questions?
Is Sheen the Moonfox in the Sanctum?
Forgive me. But I can say this. I only made it to the Xuanyuan domain because of the Sentinel's help. Before you go, are there any more questions? Those sword lights were imitations of Qingxiao's sword intent. I created them from stray frequencies in the domain. I could not carry them in my auto-puppet body, so I left them near where I made them. Huh? You didn't see anything in back. I suppose it's because those frequencies are tied to the region's history. Before you go, are there any more questions? I wish you both the best.
Careful. The Skyan barrier has spiraled into chaos.
Mu Yun really set a storm in motion. Now we can steer the disaster.
No, stop. Let's get through this quickly.
I'll handle it. There it is, the Sanctum's shuttle. Mu Yu's little fortress.
That barrier of warped machinery won't yield to a simple strike.
Look, 2 weak spots in the perimeter. We can force a breach there.
Hold on. I got a better idea. See that shuttle over there? I'll ram it straight through the barrier. You two fly through before the crack closes.
That over there is worse than the Skyan's dangers. Even with a shuttle as a shield, you'll be putting your life at risk.
Safe paths don't lead to lost places. If there's an opening, I'm not letting it go to waste.
Jingran, what are your odds?
90% shot at get you two inside.
No, I mean, what are the odds?
Some things you don't know till you try. Besides, we're running out of time. Those openings could disappear any second. Look, I've always known my wig was shorter than most. So go save Xuanfang, big hero. I'm not planning on checking out just yet. Once this is over, maybe you'll see me again at my Shafu's old lady's place in Shanling Village.
This wisp of sword intent may not work miracles, but with your resolve fueling it, it will not fail you.
Rover, Paragon Ching Xiao, I'll leave that corpse-fiddling creep to you then. Heads up! These shuttles have gone completely haywire.
Jingran?
Minor hiccup. Steering's busted on this clanker. Gotta find another way.
We'll head to the other opening.
Watch the rampaging mechanisms.
I think I see someone up ahead.
He's dead. And this time it's no puppet. This is his true body. The wound was fatal. It must have been the strike Jingran landed earlier.
If he's dead, then who's controlling those reverberations? Who sent the cloud shuttles and the auto puppets? This can't be over that easily.
The reverberations of the dead.
The emotions in those reverberations are weak little things. So, the two closest to the Sentinel. You've managed to find your way.
Mu Yu, this corpse. Is this another one of your tricks?
This is my true flesh. The mortal vessel I cast aside.
You.
Your vision has narrowed, Paragon Qingshao. I expected someone... We were never enemies, truly. This time, you two simply happen to stand in my way. To break that fox's tedious restrictions and taste the fruit of true knowledge, I had to take a path.
I don't care about your plans.
And this time, you will pay for everything you've done in Shuangfeng Hold.
Then you shall make ideal test subjects. I came here to dissect the Sentinel's design, and now I've reached the pinnacle of mechanist arts.
He's above us. The evils.
Celestial! You just copied the Savante craftsman and transferred your consciousness into an auto puppet.
Those slaves found in Sentinel are unworthy of the name. I am the true Celestial, free of all chains. I have taken the most fragile thing in this world and made it my road to perfection. I have arrived at a future you cannot even fathom.
You are nothing but a monster feeding on the dead.
One with the sound.
Every art and technique in this world, any mechanism can replicate them.
Ride on the blade, pierce the sky.
Crushing shot! Thunder rumble!
Change of mode. Breach.
You both stand with mortals, again and again pretend. Have you ever thought about why they are weak? Flaws must be turned away. Excess must be shed. Only then can an ant one day stand beside a god.
Heed my word. You just want the world to be a mirror of yourself. Every soul has its own light. The perfection you speak of is a hollow lie. I fight for the lights of the living. Each flame is a life, distinct and irreplaceable. Imperial birth blasphemies. Bolts and gusts.
Futile.
Purged by my hand. Cleave the fog.
This is not over. This is not my destination. Just a moment more. A moment more, and I will cast off this shell and ascend.
This grotesque puppet show ends now.
Heed my words.
Thunderous aftershock! Decisive moment! One with the sound.
Dim. Focus the mind. Heed my words. All my will. In one strike.
Flashing shadows! One with the sound. Celestial might! Dispel all shadows!
The reverberations from the D-Realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment. What?
I shared my sword intent with the auto-puppets you experimented on.
You. The good jin you played. Has your cultivation addled your wits?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a swan paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in.
Do not misunderstand. The Sentinel's knowledge is my only concern. The one who wanted this capsule. Ask your old enemy. Xuan Fang is but one corner of the chaos in Mengzhou.
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before.
It's irrelevant now. You defeated me because you were strong enough. Not because my path was wrong.
Unrepentant to the love.
I accept the consequences of my work. To regret it now would be to dishonor all the materials I used to get here. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down. You may escape.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Just like your protection. It has only delayed the inevitable. And now, above you, the bill has arrived.
So that was the plan? Trigger a collapse, destroy the barrier.
I told you. I do not care about what happens to the capsule. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire, leave it to the Sentinel. Better that knowledge in human hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my man.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake the city. Master, whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Xuanfang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
There's a whole group of people here!
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn. Sky, break!
Oh, you have both worked very hard indeed.
Sheen?
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. I handled the anomalies that remained. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and auto-puppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfeng Hold has... Paragon Xingxiao, calm yourself.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfeng has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Mu Yu sowed. When Mu Yu invaded the Sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuanyuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the Sanctum, the Prism of Fate flickered. Was that
Only by stopping Muyu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
one more thing? Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Mengzhou's civilization capsule? Muyu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfeng we saw in the domain.
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. Qingxiao. The answer is simple. There was not enough time. Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Mengzhou. Muyu's ruin is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfeng's problems began with its Sentinel, then its Sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Qingxiao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfeng the answers you deserve. When that day comes, bring the Prism of Fate and come see.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heavens, scattering the dark. The ominous force over Xuanfeng was swept away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, as for the secrets it buried.
Soy Soy seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head to the Ministry of War and find Yang Yang first.
Are we there yet?
Thank goodness you're both safe. Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you.
Soy, I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingxiao are the ones who went into the Sanctum. They faced all the real danger. Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my...
All right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the... After returning to Mengzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago. About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flowervale puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfeng under another identity.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even offered to share information to help with the guild's investigation. But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right. Did you meet the Cat of the Netherlands?
Really? So he hasn't been seen since the Sanctum?
I'm sure he also made it out safely. But did Muyu have dealings with the Fraxis? He mentioned an overseer's name before we ended him.
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself. She said Muyu traded technology with the Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mangzhou City Hall. In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. Xuanfang's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet. It's suspicious.
At least it has made good on its promise. A group of personnel and supplies will arrive from Mengzhou City soon.
Things are indeed looking up.
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling. I can tell there's a lot on your mind.
Yeah. Things are peaceful in Xuanfang for now.
I hope that won't change.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mangzhou. Xuanfang will be no exception. You should both take the chance to relax. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, all right?
Rover, what did my sister mean by next time?
One day, we're all going to visit Jinzhou together.
I'd like that.
You've been mumbling about that new house back home for ages. Now that your services
You're here.
So, this is your training hall?
When I first settled here, it was nothing but an abandoned shack. Over the years, the local folk have helped me repair it of their own accord. I owe them a great debt. Cultivation may not need worldly comforts, but if I am to found a school, I should at least have a proper training hall.
Found a school?
I want to open a school here in Xuanfang. Teach others the way of the sword.
Where are you at with this?
Still at the very first step. Finding my first disciple. The first disciple is the foundation. The face the school shows to the world.
Well, you did teach me to fly with a sword not long ago. Doesn't that mean...
Back in the Xuanyuan domain, I called you disciple, yes. And you called me master. I have not truly guided you. Your swordcraft already stands on its own. So, it must be your choice.
Qingxiao, if you'll have me, then our journey doesn't need to be over.
Very well. According to how my own master accepted me, taking on a disciple requires 2 steps. This
is...
a sword talisman. I carved it myself over the last few days. My life-bound sword intent lives inside it. Think of it as a keepsake of our knowing each other, or as a bond between master and disciple. I hope you will take it.
To be my disciple, you must sever worldly ties, cast aside the 6 desires, and leave karma behind.
And if, in the end, I cannot?
Then by that time, you will have found a way of your own.
So now comes the second step, I guess?
I treat you to a meal. I believe it's called an initiation feast. When my master accepted me, she broke years of fasting just to share a meal. Bring along your adorable little friend as well.
Adorable? You mean Abby?
Huh?
Up here, this land looks exactly as it was.
Lungzhou fish and vinegar are coming right up. Caught from the Luo River just this morning. You won't find fresher.
What's wrong with this fish?
This was the signature dish of Yuan's flavors in the late fortress. I received an invitation to eat there once. One bite, and the taste has never left me. Disciple, would you like to try some? Before, I always saw the people as those who quietly waited to be protected. But the truth is, they've always had the heart to protect themselves. To save for a day or to save for a lifetime, neither compares to teaching them the means to save themselves.
So that's the real reason you're founding a school.
Many years ago, a fellow cultivator passed through Xuanfeng with his disciple during their travels across Shuanglong. He came up the mountain to visit me. Only then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with a golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly. His lifespan was nearly spent. And yet, he was at total peace. He had a disciple to inherit his legacy, and his teachings were already taking root across the world. Even if one can no longer walk their way, or devote their life to peace under heaven, there will always be someone. That is the lesson you taught me.
So, as your first and most devoted disciple, it looks...
You already have. To teach the sword is to offer someone a chance to find their own way with it. Even if they never master it, their body and spirit will still become stronger.
Did you hear? That Transcendent Lady is incredible! They say she's the master of the greatest martial arts school in the whole wide world! What's it called again? Xuan Yuan School. Yeah, it's the best in the world!
In that case, Xuanyuan School it shall be.
Did Paragon Jingshao leave this behind? Swordcraft of the Golden-Eyed One.